Good morning. It's Monday, December 30th. And I'm here to talk this morning about a problem that shouldn't be a problem in my mind. But everybody makes a big deal out of it from one side or the other. And I am talking about immigration. I am talking about our immigrant population. Our illegal immigrant population, which is very large in numbers, millions. But I do not believe that we should waste our time throwing these people out of the country. I believe we should have a policy that accepts these people as long as they have been decent citizens, even though they have entered our country illegally. If they are hard-working people and they are doing their jobs, then we don't need to throw them out of our country. They owe us something, and that should be determined based upon the time they have been here illegally and the actions they have taken during that period of time. And if they are here illegally and they are not working and they are not producing anything, they should be given jobs and services for this country. And all of them who have been here illegally owe something to this country. And so they should pay for it in some way, shape, or form. I am not looking at money. I'm looking at activity. All of these people have something to contribute to our country, and they should contribute it. And that should be based upon the amount of time they've been in this country illegally. Now, if somebody's been in this country illegally for 20 years and been a solid citizen, he still owes us something. But it's not as much as somebody who had just arrived 6 months ago and really hasn't done anything for us yet, and may even be on the dole. Those people should be put to work on jobs that we need done, and their payment shall be the fact that they are allowed to stay in this country. Our immigration problem should not be to run around and attempt to catch all these people and throw them out of the country and leave their children who were born here destitute. That is not what a great nation does. We as a great nation have to have a solid plan, not a whole bunch of mixed up crazy ideas, throwing 11 or 12 million people out of the country. Even though many of those people have worked hard for many, many years and contributed. Maybe they didn't pay taxes. I don't know. If they didn't pay taxes, they owe us more. But as long as they have been solid citizens for the period of time that they have been here illegally, they should not be tossed out into the gutters of the world. And yes, we should be tough at the border, and we should spend our time figuring that out, but we shouldn't waste our time chasing down people who have contributed to our communities. Many of these people came here out of desperation desperation. Their lives are at stake. And they ran away from an evil empire or something, and they came here to do good. And they were forced by our border patrols or something to maybe sneak into the country. Who knows? But this immigration system and this immigration problem is a problem of our own making. They are not the villains in this piece. In many cases, we are the villains because we had no control over the situation. Couldn't gather the manpower to guard our gates, so to speak. We allowed these people to come into the country. So they're here. And many of them have had good jobs and they've worked hard. They deserve something for that also. We can't just throw them out of the country. So I keep repeating myself. But I'm against any policy that throws all of these people who have given time and effort in some way, shape, or form to our country. I am against tossing them out into the street. We need a plan. We should spend our time on a plan, a solid plan to allow these people to stay and allow these people to contribute something for the fact that they were here illegally. Maybe a year's worth of services of some kind, but they should not be tossed out on their ass. So think about it. Think about it as a descendant of an immigrant, because when we look at our history, we are all immigrants. There's very few of us that we are talking about who are Native American. And if your family has been here for 6 or 7 generations, that does not make you a non-immigrant. So look deep into your heart and come up with a sensible solution. Something that works for everybody, but not massive building up troops and massive to throw people out of the country. That's a form of insanity. It's a form of ignorance. It's a form of not appreciating how much these people have really contributed to this country. And so I leave you with that this morning. I am against any policy that throws people out of our country just because they got in here illegally. If they are good citizens, moral people, they should be allowed to stay. Yes, they should pay some price, but they should be allowed to stay. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.